years that we've been together, and we worked on many things, such as our Silver Award, our respective journeys, and then now our Gold Award. So we're going to be bridging from senior to ambassador, and if you're unfamiliar with the ranks of Girl Scouts, it starts with daisies, goes to juniors, daisies to brownies, to juniors, to cadets, to seniors, and then now to ambassadors. And thank you for joining us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. That's all.
Awesome.
Okay, so this is the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do. And to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout.
To serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Very nice. I don't know if I mentioned, or probably you all already know this. This 3 fingers is, one is to serve country and God. The second is to help people, and third is to abide by the Girl Scout law. That's why we have this three fingers up. And it's also used for handshake. It's called a Girl Scout handshake. When we do a handshake at important functions like we'll do now, right hand is always up. You shake it with the left hand will shake, because they say left hand is close to the heart, so love transpose. Okay. All right. The ceremony will be very simple and very small. They did the introduction, they did the law, they did the promise. What happens in a bridging ceremony is they walk literally across a bridge, and it is very symbolic because you are bridging from one rank to another rank, and it is done as a ceremony. Since we don't have a bridge, I'll get them to walk from this end to that end and back. Okay. Okay, thank you all, Girl Scout family, for coming today, and thank you all girls. And Ranjini, thank you for opening your house at a very short notice. Really appreciate it. This evening, as you all know, it's actually a pivotal moment in the journey of the Girl Scout for these wonderful girls, and it is with actually with great pride and joy that seeing them bridge from seniors to ambassador. It's one of the great moments. So congratulations, my very heartfelt congratulations to all of you girls. If you're hurt,
There was a bug.
so you can put back your slippers. What I wanted to tell you all is, as you embark on this role of ambassadors, take it seriously. And ambassador is actually a torch to the leadership quality, and it doesn't come just like that. Don't take it for granted, and it's not just a title, but it is a responsibility that you all will undertake. You will have great many opportunities to do this, and you should do it with courage and resilience. You'll have a lot of challenges that you will face. This is the last rank of the Girl Scouts, as you all know. You'll have a lot of challenges to face, but then you will use your wisdom and your judgment and your guidance to overcome that. And then we all are there here to support you. Your family is there, you're there. You will support each other. I cannot wait to see the gold award that you all are working on. Last 2 years has been a challenge. With the first year we didn't do much, although we had a fantastic leader in Wendy Johnson with a very nice resolve of doing something for the girls, but she didn't have time. She had other challenges that she was trying to overcome. But she sowed the seed of gold award to you guys, which is amazing. And then the second year, we all just took off doing the journey. I'm very proud of you all for completing the journey. And silver award and journey are the two things you have to finish before going to your gold. And then you all took off on your gold award. Shreya, I'm very proud of you. I always admired the speed with which you do things. And you stick to it and you do it, which is very admirable. Keep up that quality in you. Sanvi, I've known Shreya since you were born, probably. I don't know how many years, 10, 15 years I've known Shreya, and you're an amazing person, so awesome. Sanvi, I've known you for since third grade, known you in DI. I've seen how smart and intelligent you are in doing things. You have all those nice creative ideas that you want to put to do things. Looking forward to seeing you doing your gold. And Harni, I've known you only for the past few years, I think, 2 to 3 years. But I've seen you work so hard. Anything that you take up, you do it very well. Keep up that good work, and I'm also looking forward to seeing your gold award. And last but not the least, my very own child. I never tell it in public how much of a awesome person Swati is. We are always neck to neck every time, but then Swati, you have been amazing. You're very creative. Keep up that creativity in you. Very hardworking, and I can't wait to see where you're going with your gold award too. So congratulations, girls. Keep up the good work. Okay.
Yay, congrats.
I have told the girls.
So the first thing I'm supposed to talk about is my journey in Girl Scouts. So in Girl Scouts, I joined in 7th grade, and I actually really want to do a lot of volunteering and more of like social work in Girl Scouts, and I think I've accomplished most of it. And I hope to continue to do more with my Gold Award. My Gold Award right now is about bringing awareness on dental hygiene for kids, and my main focus is to do the dental workshops for people that have a low income. That's what my Gold Award is. So I'm trying to finish it by the beginning of 12th grade. So I'm trying to work on that right now. So for everyone in my troop, Swati, I've known Swati since I was born, and I really like talking to Swati because we always make fun of each other, but in the end, we know that we're like family, so no matter what we say, like we get along with each other. And I've loved the amount of memories we've made with each other. I don't really remember right now, but we made a lot of memories. Sanvi. So, Sanvi is like such a amazing name because I have so many Sanvi friends that I have in my other school, and I think the person that I miss the most from Kapel is probably Sanvi. I don't know why. It's just like you really like bring joy to my life, and I'm gonna miss you even more because you're going to TAMS. And Harini, I've met Harini since like 4th or 5th grade, and I remember that we emceed with each other, and it was really fun. We got really close, and I think our friendship is closer even now, even though I'm like not in Kapel. So I'm really happy that I got to meet all 3 of you, and I hope to spend more time with you guys in the future.
I started Girl Scouts in kindergarten, and honestly, my reason for joining Girl Scouts wasn't for Girl Scouts. It was just because one of my closer friends was in it, and that's how I decided to like kind of get into it, just because then I could spend more time with her. But recently, like my reason has definitely changed throughout the years. As one, like our group has also changed, and I got to know so many new people. And I think I learned a lot from Girl Scouts because during Girl Scout cookie selling, I learned a lot about marketing, selling, like really just social skills in general. Because at first I used to be really shy when I had to go to someone's house and ask them to buy stuff from me. But now I feel like I flourished more and I was able to now like confidently go up to people and ask them whether they want to buy my product, as I know it's going to stuff that will help our community and give back to them like indirectly. And so right now I'm working on my Gold Award, and my Gold Award kind of focuses on composting. And why composting is so important is because it like helps with like organic gardens and stuff, and that's important because it reduces the use of pesticides. But not only that, it also helps lowering carbon emissions. So my goal is to target like just the general community, like kids and adults. And by that, like if I target kids, they'll probably spread it in their home because, you know, like when you learn something new as a kid, you're gonna go and tell all your parents, and then you're gonna remind them like, oh, you need to throw this away, or oh, you need to like do this with that, right? And so that's kind of how my Gold Award is gonna go. Okay, now let's start talking about everyone. So I'm just gonna go with like who joined, like in the order of joining the troops. So Sanvi was first. Honestly, I was really happy when Sanvi joined the troop because at first, like the people in my original Girl Scout troop, they weren't people I really talked to a lot outside of Girl Scouts. But Sanvi was like the only one I really talked to, and like we shared the same sense of humor. So it was really fun with her because I remember our first like camping trip. We had a lot of fun memories, like when we went hiking, and then I accidentally like smushed a caterpillar, and then when we would like play in the little like cabin place, and it was really fun. And I'm really glad I got to know her, and I know that she's going to TAMS next year, and I know that we don't really text much, but we do talk in person, so I hope that we can still keep in touch. Okay, now we'll go to Shreya. You know, I have known Shreya for a really long time, and I'm glad she joined our troop because I got to make so many more memories with her. And ever since she moved to her new school, like we haven't been talking a lot, but that's okay because we have Girl Scouts, you know. And Girl Scouts was our way that we could reconnect, and I shared a lot of good memories with you, which is when we would talk in the park after like the meeting was over, and it was really funny because you said a lot of fun stuff, and it's really fun talking to you. Okay, and then the last one was Harini. Honestly, I'm really glad Harini joined our troop. And ever since she has, it's been like we have a new member who's really dedicated and stuff. Everybody is dedicated, but she's like also very dedicated. And I'm really glad she's my friend also because she's helped me through so much, especially chemistry. Because every time like I needed help on chemistry, it's usually at like 8 o'clock in the night, and she's busy with basketball, but then she'll still come back all sweaty and tired and still help me. So I'm really thankful for her too. And I'm glad I got to know all of you, and I'm glad you all joined our troop. And I feel like you guys are a big reason that I was able to come this far. And thank you.
Good job.
So I first joined Girl Scouts in first grade, and I didn't really like it, and a lot of the reason I kept going was because of my mom, and she like would force me to keep going to Girl Scouts.
Good job, Mom.
But I'm so happy I kept doing it because I got to meet all of you guys, and I like had a negative impression of Girl Scouts because of the troop I was previously in, but I feel like I'm happy I kept going because I got to meet like this troop, and I got to do more through this troop, and I feel like I got to do like more that I was interested in, and I feel like that made me like Girl Scouts a lot more. And I've also learned a lot through Girl Scouts. I used to be really, really shy, like Alejandro probably knows. I used to be so quiet, and I feel like Girl Scout was a lot of that reason. I was able to talk to more people, and I was able to like express myself, and that helped me build my confidence. So Girl Scouts is a lot of the reason for that. And also I learned a lot about community service, and this was like a way I could help the community. So yeah. And now my Gold Award. My Gold Award right now, I'm currently working on hosting a 5K, and I'm doing this, so my overall project is about fitness and nutrition and the importance of it, and that's the message I'm trying to spread. So through hosting a 5K, I'm planning on doing that, and I'm planning on like having outreach sessions and putting out flyers and stuff like that to spread my message. So yeah. How about each of you guys? So I'll just go that way. So Shreya, I first met Shreya, I knew Shreya before, but we got really close over COVID, and we would go play basketball and make TikToks out on the street every single day, And I feel like if I didn't have Shreya in my life then, I would have gone crazy, like stuck at home every single day. So I'm so happy I got to spend that time with you and I got to know you more. And after that, I feel like we got close and then you left me and you went to Frisco. But I'm happy we have Girl Scouts as an outlet because then we can keep talking and we've been able to keep in touch through that. Swati. I've known Swati for a really, really long time. She knew me through basically all of my phases, from the high ponytail to like the neon pink tights and everything, the headbands, basically everything. Swati's known me since like 2nd grade and we got really close throughout elementary school. And I feel like you've always been there and you're always so funny, especially like in math with your jokes about Mr. Carnes and stuff. It's always so funny. And
Why is she take it so much?
and our lunch is together. It's always so funny having Swati. She can always lighten the mood and bring a positive aspect to all of it. So, she's looking at Swati.
That is something.
Okay, yeah. And now for you.
There is something into it.
I first got close with Harini through in 5th grade when we would have our announcement thing and we would do nothing, but we would sit there the entire time in the back on the couch and just be laughing and get absolutely nothing done. It was so much fun and I'm so happy I got close with you through that. And then all throughout 5th grade we got so close. And then last year our bus rides together were so much fun. I know you loved sitting next to me and playing family style and like kicking and yelling. But I've had so much fun with you and so many good memories.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, I should have talked about the Tennessee car rides. I know
remembers the Tennessee car ride.
I know Swati has so much fun. The entire Smoky Mountain trip. No, she's talking about that time. We would fight over Swati's iPad.
Scratching and clawing at me the whole time.
So I joined Girl Scouts in 8th grade, so it's been almost 2 years. And part of the reason I joined Girl Scouts because all my friends are in it, and I was seeing like all the community things they were doing, and I wanted to be involved also. And I'm really glad that I did join because not only I got to spend more time with them, but I also got to do more things with my community that I wasn't really doing before outside of Girl Scouts. And my Gold Award project, my project is about like mental health, especially in like young athletes, because I feel like that's something not a lot of people talk about, and a lot of my teammates too, I talk with them and they also struggle with that. So I want to help other people in our community that are also might have a hard time with that. And so yeah, and then so about each of them. So Sash, I met Sash in 5th grade, and she's just such a fun person to be around. Like anytime I'm with you, it's just like always like fun. And one of my favorite things that we did was the science fair, and we used to go on it to work. we used to work on it at your house, and we would play Wii, and then we would go to the Cosby Library, and the whole library would be just like dead silent, and then Sash would just be laughing so loud, and everyone would just be looking at us. So we would work on that. And you're also just a really good person. I mean, you're really nice, you're really fun, and I'm really grateful I got to meet you. And then Swati. So Swati is a really loyal friend. I feel like we've had about 3 classes in the past like 6-7 years of me knowing you. Yeah.
Oh.
And so, but even though really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, even though we only have 3 classes, Swati still talks to me like almost every single day. And so I'm so grateful that that you still take time and effort to talk to me and to still still like hang out with me, and that just shows how much you care about your relationships. And you also really helped me in WAP this year. Anytime I text Swati for help, I put my phone down for a second and then I pick it up again. There's just paragraphs of like information and audio messages of like the entire unit. And so thank you for helping me this year.
Don't worry, I won't stop texting until I beat you in game pitch.
Okay. That's not gonna happen. And then there's Sanvi. So I met Sanvi in UA when I was really little, but I didn't really know that I knew you until one day when her dad picked me up from my house. And then I recognized her dad, but I didn't recognize Sanvi. So I don't know why. But I got closer with her in 5th grade. I really miss having classes with you. When we had advisory together, that was one of my favorite classes of our day. And then we had English in 7th grade, and our teacher was really annoyed with us because we never stopped talking and we'd always be laughing. And on the bus last year, our poor bus driver, we the entire bus ride. We would just be screaming and yelling because we're playing family style. And Sanvi's just such a fun and outgoing person to be around, and I'm really glad I met you.
Good job.
Wonderful. On the left hand that you shake. Yeah.
Oh, and congratulations. Oh, congratulations.
All right. Moms, dads, do you all want to speak? Sisters?